To introduce you to the exercises for Chapter 7, Section 7.7 and 7.8, we begin with practice using the Cal imperative paradigm. First, write the paradigm for Catal from memory. Then in Section B, you'll want to apply that paradigm to several different verbal roots which are given to you and make sure that you can produce, using that paradigm, the imperative of all these different verbal roots. Then in Part C, we work on verbal parsing. To do the first as an example, we have le vache. Notice that the schwa is a vocal schwa because it's on the very first consonant of the word, and each syllable needs to have a vowel, so this must be le vache. How do I parse it? Well, I know from my imperative paradigm that Catal is a Cal imperative, masculine singular. Now, you'll notice that the vowel is different. We have le vache with an A-class vowel and Catal with an O-class vowel. Nonetheless, these vowel differences in the theme vowel do happen in various verbal forms. So remember how this is formed. The imperfect form is yik tol, and then we remove the prefix, leaving kutol. The schwa then must become vocal. And so we would have once had yil vash, but when we remove the prefix, we have levash. This would then be a Cal imperative. Now notice if you have a professor looking over your shoulder as you do this work, IMP is ambiguous. So you need to make clear whether it is an imperfect or an imperative, masculine singular, of the root levash, to put on or clothe. So this is the imperative speaking to a masculine singular audience saying, put on. Do the rest of the exercises in Part C to practice your parsing. In Section D, then, we work on translating sentences and clauses and phrases. As always, read the text out loud, determine the verb, and after doing that, then put together the rest of the sentence. So Genesis 30:25, Ka'asher yalda Rachel et Yosef. So first I want to find the verb. The verb here is yalada, Cal, perfect, third feminine singular. This is the form just from the paradigm as if we went Catal, Catala. This is the Catala form. It matches the vowel pattern and the ending. And the root is yalad, to bear or beget. So she bore. My next step is determine the subject of this verb, so I need a feminine noun. Immediately following, I have the proper noun Rachel, Rachel. So Rachel bore. Et marks my definite direct object, and so the object will follow, and it's the proper noun Yosef. So Rachel bore Joseph. And then I simply have the relative pronoun with the preposition ka attached to the front, just as Rachel bore Joseph. Work the rest of the examples in D to practice the skills of translation. And then finally, in Section 8, we explore the different types of negation. As we discussed in the chapter, there are two main negative particles, lo and al. These particles not only will negate different verbal tenses, but they will carry different nuances in the language affecting interpretation. So Section 8 lets you explore the different nuance of lo versus al and how you therefore would translate and understand various passages in the Hebrew text.